The history of graffiti. Ancient graffiti was in earlier times and was employed by the Romans as a symbol of expression and opinions against their kings. In the modern world, street graffiti is a common technique of personal expression, whether it's clever and humorous or an eyesore on personal property. From 1966 to 1971, graffiti in America was used primarily by political activists to make statements and street gangs to mark their territory. It wasn't until the late 1960s that writing current identities started to form. From 1971 to 1974, writing started moving from the streets to the subways and quickly became competitive. At this point, writing consisted of mostly tags, and the goal was to have as many as possible. Riders would ride the trains, hitting as many subway cars as possible. It wasn't long before riders discovered that, in a train yard, they could hit many more subway cars in as much less time with less chance of getting caught. Tag styles. After a while, there were so many people writing so much that writers needed a new way to gain fame. The first way was to make your tag unique. Many script and calligraphic styles were developed. Writers enhanced their tags with flourishes, stars, and other designs. Some designs were strictly for visual appeal, while others had meaning. The scale was next. The next development was the scale, and writers started to render their tags in larger scale. The standard nozzle width of a spray can is narrow, so these larger tags, while drawing more attention than a standard tag, did not have much visual weight. Writers began to increase the thickness of the letters and would also outline them with an additional color. This competitive atmosphere led to the development of actual styles, which would depart from the tag-style pieces to something called street art. Here are a few well-known street artists whose work you can find around the world today. Your project challenge is to create a graffiti design using your name on the front of your sketchbook. Here are your project guidelines. This project is designed to replicate and appreciate this popular art form. Please know that the making of graffiti outside of art class and on public property is illegal. And now for a demonstration. Let's do it.